We would be honored if you would join us.
Hey Star Wars fans and action figure collectors, welcome back to another vintage collection. We're looking at VC301 Darth Revan. This one just came in to me last week while I was off work. Kessel Run Heron Collectibles is where I picked this one up. That is where I work. So it's definitely a bonus to be able to pre-order through work and get them all nice, safely in packaging. Know they're going to be there. It's just great. So yeah, this is I've been looking forward to this one. I wasn't expecting it to come so soon, but here we go. Love the Knights of the Old Republic logo on the top. Would love to see some of the other figures. Bastila Shan, who has been re-released on the Expanded Universe style card. Love to see her come out with the Knights of the Old Republic logo on the card. In actual fact, that one didn't get re-released in the vintage collection, so very well a good chance of her getting an upgrade to the KOTOR card. The nice classic image there of Revan, and the figure looks great. We'll definitely dig in and have a look at him in a moment. And on the back, they've gone back sort of semi-original. But for some reason, they've decided to go with a picture of this figure. Whereas when they started doing the vintage collection, they did like a throwback to some of the original release or the most recent one, which would have been the 30th anniversary collection. So that would have been cooler to see. But we'll do a little side by side with the 30th anniversary collection one as well. So let's bust open Darth Revan and have a look. So that looks nice. No hilts. There are one solid piece, so no extra hilts. So no peg holes for hilts. But overall, this figure looks to be built from the ground up. Just taking a look around, do a little bit of a spin around here. Really love the robe there, the cape, sort of laser cut, which they've done with a few figures recently. But that looks nice. And it's all like sort of laser cut, so all the edges are seared, so you're not going to have fraying, which is ideal. And then a slightly different material here for the sort of the soft goods underskirt, but the same with the sort of the cutaway of the fabric. That looks really nice. Done a good job there. The hood here is removable, and yeah, interestingly, the shape of the helmet very much the Mandalorian helmet that it is meant to be, which is cool. It's in this figure, it's sort of portrayed more so as a mask. So that's really nice. I like the look of that. That looks good. The Old Republic Mandalorian. So that looks nice. I like that. Sort of checking out the articulation of there. There's a double ball joint in the head there. But yeah, it's a nice piece. The hood there. That looks good. It sort of sits on there nice and easily. So you can definitely sort of, if you wanted to change the pose of the head a little bit, have him sort of look into the side, you could do that and then put it on. But yeah, it's not too hard to move with it on anyway. So that's pretty damn good. Nice sort of the bronze sort of paint throughout the armor there, looks good. The arm gauntlets, the hands through the chest. Those nice sort of, some really great detailing on this figure. Like all the silvers for the rings. Sort of the bronzy gold sort of circle around there. It looks good. The nice sort of deep red magenta for the lower part of the robe there looks good. Take a look at his legs. So again, that nice sort of bronze finish to the armor there, that looks good. Digging that a lot. Otherwise, the top half is just sort of standard looking trousers, that's fine. It doesn't need anything more flashy than that. Let's take a look at the back there. Again, the silver of the rings going all the way around the back. The sort of bronze back plate there looks really good. Articulation wise, it does have that ball jointed head and neck. So you get a double ball joint in there, and it looks like the cape is sort of looped around that joint a couple of times, much like the Lego head capes. They sort of got that double ringlet. It does have ball hinges in the shoulders. That allows nice movement. Get a 90-degree elbow joint there of the hinge. And then both up and down hinge joints on the wrists. So no in and outs. That looks good. It's got a lower torso joint there. A little bit of a crack to it. Here's sort of good movement. I dare say we've got the ball hinged thighs there. The swivel at the top, which they're still doing with TVC, which is good. They've stopped doing that with the Black Series, which is fine, but hinge joint at the knee there, that looks fine. And hinge at the ankles of the rockers. And yeah, the peg holes seem to be okay. Okay, they don't appear to be as deep as they have been in the past, but compared to some of the others, yeah, I don't know. I won't know until I put it on a stand, but yeah, there definitely could be a little bit deeper than that, or they could move them into the, I don't know. I generally use blue tack for my figures anyway, so let's arm him up with his sabers. And yeah, I'll give you another side by side with the original, with the OG. So yeah, 2007, this guy was a Fan's Choice poll winner from, I'd say 06, because he got the release in 07 as part of the 30th anniversary collection. Some might say, including myself, that was the start of the best times for Star Wars action figure collecting. Probably the next 5 years were the golden years of action figure collecting. But I think this Revan still looks alright. You know, doesn't hold a candle to the new one, but he still holds a place in my collection, that's for sure. It just might move back on the shelf a little bit. Yeah, from memory, he didn't have any leg articulation at all. It was just swivel legs, which, you know, is a little bit of a traffic cone in that sense. But look, it is what it is. I was grateful I got him a long time ago for a reasonable price. And yeah, it's nice to have an update. Hopefully Darth Malik gets an update as well in the vintage collection. Some more legends, some more KOTOR. I'll be here for it. Yeah, I'm still happy to have this old one in the collection. It's definitely a nice piece of history. But this is definitely the new hotness. Old and busted and new hotness. So yeah, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Please sound out in the comments below. I'd love to see what you think. I may indeed end up getting a second one of these to keep carded, just as a little bit of a nice historical document for, you know, and a debut for the KOTOR logo on the card back, and Darth Revan being as iconic as he is. I'm pretty damn happy with this figure. So yeah, pretty solid. I'm not complaining at all. There's really nothing to complain about with this one. I'm very happy. Just bring us some counterparts, Hasbro. Bring us some team members, some crew, some more KOTOR love would be greatly appreciated. Alright folks, thank you very much for watching. Please give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and yeah, give the old video a thumbs up and a comment. Do all those YouTubey things, it's cool. Appreciate it. Thanks folks. Till next time, may the force be with you always.